All right, good morning. This is the Fantasy Sports Boss. The Dallas Cowboys lay the wood on the Philadelphia Eagles last night. Going to discuss that game with a wrap up and also update some of the injuries. We got some more information late last night about Justin Herbert and Justin Jefferson. If you're new to the channel, of course, hit the subscribe button. Very busy day yesterday. Of course, the injuries just dominated the day as usual. But this time, like I said on the live stream last night, it was all high-end, top-shelf players that were getting hurt, it seemed like yesterday. So just adds another layer of tumult as the fantasy football playoffs get set to start this week. And we have the Thursday game, 3 Saturday games as well. So the Saturday schedule gets going this week. Now, as far as last night, the Dallas Cowboys are just absolutely unstoppable right now. Offensively, defensively, you name it. They destroyed the Eagles yesterday and just asserted themselves as quite possibly the biggest challenger to the 49ers in the NFC. Dak Prescott, as hot, really the hottest quarterback in football over the last 2 months, 24 at 39, 271, 2 touchdowns. Also ran for 11 yards on the ground, lost a fumble, but still it was another really good day for Dak, who just can't miss right now. And he spread the ball around. Jake Ferguson was 5 for 72. He led the way. CeeDee Lamb 6 for 71. He scored again. Like CeeDee Lamb, completely unstoppable right now. A quiet day for Brandon Cooks, 2 for 37. But even Tony Pollard, 7 catches out of the backfield for 37 yards, and Pollard ran for 59 on the ground. So Tony Pollard has had his resurgence, right, over the last, I would say, 4 to 5 games. Tony Pollard, who was really, bad the first half really of the season, right? Tony Pollard really wasn't coming anywhere near the numbers that he was projected to have coming in as a late first-round pick in fantasy football. But everything is coming up smelling like roses. The only thing you can possibly quibble about if you're a Pollard owner is that Rico Dowdle got 12 carries for 46 yards and a score on the ground. So he only caught 1 pass, but Dowdle is involved. Now on the other side, listen, the Eagles, I don't know what is going on. Defensively, they've been just awful all season. Now, I know they lost players on the defense in free agency, but they had 2 first-round picks coming in. The secondary, they have 2 shutdown, lockdown corners, but they haven't stopped anybody all season. And now the offense is starting to hit a little bit of a rut. Jalen Hurts didn't even hit double digits in fantasy points. 18 to 27, lost a fumble, ran for 30 yards. Like he was not comfortable the entire night. The offense right now, especially on the ground, they're not running the ball. DeAndre Swift. So I posted the crisis point video last week, and really am concerned about him going forward. I think he absolutely is completely exhausted. He has never stayed healthy this long in the season. 11 carries for 39 yards last night, 3.5 a pop. He didn't even catch a pass. Now, we've talked incessantly about running quarterbacks who don't throw to their running backs, and that's just a fact. You look at Lamar Jackson, right? These guys who run they'd rather tuck it and go than throw underneath. So that was already an issue with Swift, but now he's not even running the ball effectively. Kenneth Gainwell, meanwhile, got 4 carries and he ran for 28. That's 7 yards a pop, right? It was a small sample size, but still, like, Kenneth Gainwell looks like the much fresher, better running back. So going into the fantasy playoffs, I'm not feeling too good about DeAndre Swift. A.J. Brown, 9 for 94 through the air. He lost a fumble. Devontae Smith, 5 for 73 through the air. He lost a fumble. Like, they just could not take care of the football at all. Dallas Goedert returned 4 catches for 30 yards. When Dallas Goedert plays, usually Devontae Smith is the one who sees his numbers ebb back a little bit. But Smith got 10 targets, right? So it seemed it was okay for this game. But everything else was just brutally inefficient and awful for the Eagles offense yesterday. So now, as far as the injuries, Justin Herbert does have a fractured index finger on his throwing hand. They play Thursday night. I don't see any way he's playing this game. But then again, I didn't think Derek Carr would clear concussion protocol. Trevor Lawrence would come back from a high ankle sprain. So what do I know? But you would think that there's no way he's playing. And this Chargers offense is dead. Like, they're just completely dead now. They were dead with Herbert, and now they're going to be even more dead without him. Justin Jefferson went to the hospital, as we know. He did fly home with the team, and it seems like he avoided the worst-case scenario. So they probably didn't find any broken ribs, no lung damage. He flew home, right? So Kevin O'Connell spoke very optimistically about it afterwards. So that's good, right? But they play on Saturday, so it's a short week. If he misses a game and comes back, now they won yesterday, as ugly as it was, they won. So they're still squarely in the playoff hunt, so they could use him. Who's going to play quarterback, though? Josh Dobbs. The Josh Dobbs fairy tale is over for now. He got benched for Nick Mullins. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen there, but at least Jefferson has a path now to make it back going forward. So anyway, that's my take. Hit that subscribe button. We are going to do a live stream probably around 6 o'clock tonight, so stay tuned for that. The Monday streams are always good to kind of wrap everything up, and we'll go from there, guys. So I will